Hey everyone, welcome to the full dungeon breakdown for Eco Dome Eldani, the brand new dungeon in World of Warcraft patch 11.2. Let's jump in with a room by room guide so you can time those keys and avoid wipes. Eco Dome Eldani is a 3-boss dungeon set in a lush biodome on the shattered world of Koresh. It features heavy group mechanics and interrupt heavy trash packs. The first deadly mobs you'll encounter are mites and destroyers. Mites will cast Gorge. Every cast gives them a stacking buff. If they die with stacks, they explode, applying a dot to your entire group. The more stacks they have, the more damage you will take. Interrupt as many as you can. Destroyers will fixate a target and use a frontal. If you're targeted, run out of the group with the frontal. The first boss is all about ad control and positioning. Periodically, he'll spawn leaping ads. These jump around dealing group-wide damage, stack up and AoE them down fast. He'll then target 2 players with toxic regurgitation. After a few seconds, you'll drop a pool beneath you, run out and place it far from the group. At 100% energy, the boss enters an intermission. He spawns more ads and begins to drag everything towards him. If any ad reaches him, it heals him and deals group damage. Use slows and stuns to kill the ads. The leftover pools from phase 1 also will slow the ads. If any player touches the boss, it'll kill them and heal the boss. Once the ads are down, it's back to phase 1. Rinse and repeat. For the trash, after the first boss, you'll now face Sentinels, Ruinstalkers, Ritualists, Phase Blades, and Farstalkers. Sentinels start at 50% HP, but have a 50% absorb shield on them. Once the shield is broken, they'll start spawning puddles under players. Ruinstalkers will teleport away and then charge through the group. Beware of your positioning. Phase Blades will deal high tank damage. Ritualists and Farstalkers both cast high damage spells, Arcane Bolt and Arcane Zap. Interrupt these immediately. Once clear, you're on to the second boss. The second boss is a 2-phase encounter. The boss will target 2 players with Binding Javelin, spawning javelins that tether you to them. Move the javelins close to the boss so they can be cleaved down quickly. He will then cast Warp Strike, charging to a random player and damaging anyone in his path. Spread out and avoid lining up. At 100% energy, the boss uses Arcane Blitz. He teleports to the middle of the room and becomes immune. Players are marked with a charge, run it into the boss to break his immunity. After 6 successful hits, both bosses become active and are stunned for a few seconds. Once the stun is up, you're back to the first phase. Next up, you'll face some of the most dangerous trash in the dungeon: Pack Speakers, Ritualists, and Elementals. Pack Speakers are top priority. They'll cast Erratic Ritual, which pulses heavy group-wide damage over time. Left unchecked, this will absolutely wear your group down. They will also cast Consume Spirit, summoning a spirit and draining it to gain a massive absorb shield. Immediately swap to the spirit, burst it down to stop the shield. Meanwhile, Ritualists are tossing out arcane bolts on random players. Interrupt as many as you can. These bolts chunk for serious damage, especially when stacked with other effects. Lastly, the elementals add even more pressure with their own casts. Like the rest, they should be interrupted on sight, and if you're short on kicks, use stuns or crowd control to keep casts from going off. The last boss is a mechanic-heavy fight with constant damage and lots of movement. The boss will pulse constant AoE damage. When he casts Whispers of Fate, he'll spawn 5 lines with 5 spirits in them, 1 for each player. Your spirit will have a glowing arrow above it. Reach your spirit before Ceremonial Daggers goes off. If you succeed, you'll get a damage buff. If you fail, you'll get a nasty dot. The second cast of Whispers of Fate will put purple circles on everyone. Spread out while grabbing your spirit to get your damage buff. The next mechanic is Eternal Weave. The boss spawns 3 spirits per player. He'll also do a frontal on both sides. Grab your spirit before the frontal hits it, or you'll get a massive dot. After that, the cycle repeats. Stay spread, watch your spirits, and keep dodging. And that's your full guide to Eco Dome Eldani in patch 11.2. Interrupts, movement, and ad control are the keys to success. If this helped, drop a like and sub for more dungeon breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next key.